Welcome to the top 10 sandbox games
on the MetaQuest platforms. Links below in the description for any items you want to purchase. Strap on your headsets and let's dive in.
Number 10.
Shaven Stuff is a light-hearted and creative VR simulation game that lets players step into the role of a barber and tattoo artist. It offers a humorous and imaginative experience where you can either meet your client's specific requests or unleash your creativity to craft unique styles. The game features an extensive toolkit including razors, trimmers, hair dyes, tattoo stencils, and even hair regrowth spray, ensuring nearly limitless customization. From sharp shaves to bold, punk-inspired hairstyles and intricate tattoos, the gameplay captures a relaxed, playful vibe. Players can explore running a barbershop, managing a tattoo studio, or experimenting freely in a sandbox environment. Progression is driven by earning stars based on customer satisfaction, which unlocks new tools and accessories to enhance gameplay. The intuitive controls make it accessible for beginners, while its colourful, cartoon-like visuals amplify the game's cheerful tone. Both players and critics have praised Shaven Stuff for its unique premise and entertaining gameplay. It's an ideal choice for anyone looking for a break from the intense VR action, offering a blend of casual fun and interactive creativity.
Number 9.
Battlegrounds is a free-to-play multiplayer VR sandbox game that swaps modern gunplay for gritty medieval combat. Players face off using swords, bows, axes, and other era-inspired weapons in fast-paced arena-style matches. With motion control combat, timing and technique are key. Blocking, striking, and dodging all feel tactile and rewarding. The game features multiple core modes, including free-for-all, team battles, and master duels, all set across compact, medieval-themed maps that keep the action tight and intense. The low-poly visuals are clean and stylistic, helping maintain smooth performance on the quest. Sound effects and weapon impacts enhance immersion, while the physics-based combat adds a satisfying layer of realism. Though Battlegrounds is in early access and doesn't have a wide range of unlockables, it makes up for it with its fun, skill-based gameplay and an active, growing community. Regular updates and dev engagement suggest there's more to come, making it a solid pick for players who enjoy competitive VR swordplay.
Number 8.
Gorn is an incredibly fun and hilariously absurd VR gladiator simulator where you battle waves of enemies in a cartoonish arena. The game's standout feature is its physics-based combat, allowing for highly creative ways to dispatch foes. You can wield a variety of weapons: swords, maces, hammers, bows, and even use your fists, each with its own unique feel, thanks to the game's exaggerated ragdoll physics. The graphics are simplistic and stylized, which fits the over-the-top nature of the game. While this isn't a visual showcase, the bright and colourful art design works well in the context of the gameplay. What sets Gorn apart is its playful tone. Despite the over-the-top violence, the game never takes itself seriously, embracing a comedic approach with clumsy ragdoll enemies and over-exaggerated damage. It's chaotic but light-hearted. The game shines in short bursts, as extended play sessions can become repetitive due to a lack of deeper progression. However, the sandbox nature and sheer fun of the combat make it an excellent title for VR. It's a great choice if you're looking for a fun and over-the-top brawler.
Number 7.
Plastic Battlegrounds, developed by Simulated Minds, is a VR sandbox battle simulator. The game brings childhood toy soldier battles to life, allowing players to create and participate in large-scale skirmishes, featuring plastic troops, vehicles, and environmental hazards. With a growing selection of units and interactive elements like drivable jeeps, pilotable armed drones, and destructible environments, players can either act as a battlefield commander, orchestrating massive clashes from a strategic viewpoint, or shrink down to a soldier size and experience the action firsthand. With the game currently still being in early access, there are areas for improvement. Some players have requested additional units, maps, and game modes. Plastic Battlegrounds stands out as a unique and immersive VR experience, blending sandbox creativity with engaging combat mechanics. Its nostalgic charm, combined with ongoing development and strong community support, makes it a promising title for VR gamers who enjoy large-scale battles and creative freedom.
Number 6.
Yeeps Hide and Seek is a free-to-play VR game that blends classic hide and seek with creative building, delivering a fun social experience for all ages. Players control whimsical creatures made of stuffing. The intuitive block-based building system makes the game accessible to both casual and experienced players. The game features two main modes: hide and seek, where players create environments and use parkour skills, gadgets, and strategy to evade or catch match opponents, and creative mode, which allows unrestricted world building with blocks, from simple structures to elaborate landscapes. A key highlight is the variety of unlockable gadgets, adding depth to the gameplay. Since its open beta, Yeeps has received praise for its creativity, intuitive mechanics, and engaging multiplayer experience. Its vibrant, colourful art style and smooth performance on the MetaQuest enhance immersion, making it a visually appealing and polished experience. In summary, Yeeps Hide and Seek stands out as a unique and enjoyable VR game, combining social interaction, creative freedom, and classic hide and seek fun.
Number 5.
I Am Cat is a VR sandbox adventure that lets players experience life as a feline in a detailed household environment. With innovative movement mechanics that require swiping virtual paws to walk, pounce, and climb, the game offers an immersive and playful take on cat behaviour. The colourful aesthetic, paired with a lively physics system, makes for an engaging experience. While the game is in early access, it provides a variety of missions and activities that showcase the extent of the feline abilities available. Players can choose to follow these missions or simply explore the house at their leisure, which leaves a desire for additional environments and possibly a multiplayer mode in future updates. I Am Cat has been widely praised for its charm and creative gameplay. It's a light-hearted and unique addition to the MetaQuest library, offering a delightful escape into the world of a mischievous cat.
Number 4.
The Hard Bullet is a physics-based action sandbox developed by Hexagon VR. It hands you tools of destruction and drops you into a series of small arenas to let your imagination do the rest. The sandbox freedom is where Hard Bullet shines. Seeing your limbs react as you kick, punch and dive into the action adds a ridiculous cartoonish edge to the mayhem, and it feels just right in VR. The game modes are fairly straightforward. Arena battles with escalating waves of enemies, sandbox mode where you can spawn in anything you want, and the more structured ride mode, which throws you into procedural combat scenarios with progression systems to unlock weapons and cash. And despite the game's raw style, there's definitely a skill ceiling here. Pulling off stylish clean combos like catching a drop pistol mid-air or chaining headshots before leg sweeping an enemy into an industrial fan takes legit practice. The weapon selection alone is nuts. Over 100 guns, melee weapons, and even custom tools you can weld together using the in-game generator. Being a Quest port, there are a few caveats. The graphical prowess isn't going to be the same as it is on PC VR. It's early access and the devs are clearly still optimizing. Still, despite the jank, I had an absolute blast. It's one of the most genuinely fun times I've had on Quest in recent memory. It's sweaty, chaotic, and borderline psychotic in all the best ways.
Number 3.
Walts of the Wizard offers a magical, immersive VR experience where players explore a wizard's tower and experiment with spells. The game focuses on creativity and discovery, letting players combine ingredients to unlock new spells like fireball and gravity manipulation. The intuitive controls and an interactive environment make the experience feel truly magical. The visuals are charming, with a stylized art style that enhances the fantasy setting, and the sound design adds to the immersive atmosphere. Scully, the quirky skeletal companion, adds personality and humor to the experience, guiding players through their magical journey. While the game is relatively short, the natural magic expansion introduces new spells, extending the fun. Overall, Walts of the Wizard is a relaxing, creative VR adventure, perfect for those seeking a break from action-heavy games.
Number 2.
Blade and Sorcery Nomad, originally released as an early access title, the game has constantly evolved, offering players an extensive range of melee, ranged, and magical combat options. Blade and Sorcery Nomad has always excelled at delivering realistic, interactive combat with an almost sandbox-like approach. The hallmark of the game is its physics-based engine, which allows for a truly visceral experience in weapon handling. Every weapon feels distinct, and the interaction with NPCs is impressively dynamic. Enemies react to each blow with a lifelike physics response, making the game feel gritty and satisfying. Now, with added voiceovers and interactions with characters, Blade and Sorcery Nomad excels in world building and immersion. The Crystal Hunt update introduces a fresh and exciting new mode that adds more purpose and structure to the game, offering more value and depth to a game that already set the standard for VR melee combat. Graphically, it's still a step down from its PC VR counterpart, and it can noticeably struggle to render some elements quickly. It's still an impressive feat managing to get a game with procedurally generated elements to still smoothly work on a standalone headset. Before we get to number 1, make sure to like, comment what your number 1 would be, and subscribe for more VR content. And here are some honourable mentions. Medieval Dynasty,
Nightclub Simulator, Digi Gods, Frenzy VR.
Number 1.
Bone Lab, developed by Stress Level Zero, is an ambitious physics-driven VR game. It combines a structured narrative with a sandbox-style playground, allowing players to explore a variety of activities such as parkour, shooting, melee combat, and puzzle solving. One of its standout features is the avatar system, which lets players switch between different characters, each with unique physical traits. This system adds depth to both combat and traversal. The combat system builds upon its predecessor, Boneworks, with more refined melee mechanics and weightier weapon handling. Melee combat allows for greater control over strikes and grapples. However, while the physics-based interactions add immersion, they can sometimes feel clunky, leading to moments where objects behave unpredictably or combat lacks precision. Bone Lab's movement system relies heavily on smooth locomotion, which can be a challenge for those prone to motion sickness. Its high degree of physical interaction, including climbing, jumping, and throwing, makes it one of the more intense VR experiences. The game offers extensive mod support, allowing players to add new avatars, weapons, maps, and custom game modes. This significantly extends replayability. Bone Lab is one of the most unique and engaging titles available.